Hi everyone, it's Karen. In this short video, I'm going to share with you a possible structure and plan and pacing calendar for you to level your students with IRLA. I'm going to show you a possible structure that may work for you. I'm going to explain what to do to level the students and where to find materials online to level students. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a potential pacing calendar. Please note that this pacing calendar has a closing window of 10/30, October 30th, which is the regular assessment closing date. This may not reflect the assessment window closing date or the leveling closing date for dual language teachers. So please do make note of that. And we're going to have to find out from Yolanda what that window is. So the first thing I want to show you is here, you can see here, this is the leveling suggestions and pacing calendar. What this pacing calendar is it starts on yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. It started on Monday with no conferences. And then starting Wednesday, what it talks about is conducting individual Zoom meetings for certain components of the IRLA leveling. At this pace, what you would do, according to this calendar, this pacing calendar, you would take 2 to 3 students from Group A every Wednesday remotely, and 2 to 3 students from Group B remotely every Wednesday, and only conduct the phonics infrastructure and any word lists that that student qualifies for from the phonics infrastructure. These components of IRLA leveling are necessary, but they are not necessary to do in person. When we're with our students during that valuable FaceTime on Monday, Tuesday for A students, and Thursday, Friday for B students, that's the time that we would want to have the cold read with them and have that personal one-on-one time, face-to-face, kind of get a sense of how they feel about reading. So that's what this structure is all about. What I'm suggesting, and what is a possibility, is that, again, on the Wednesday, you would take 2 to 3 students from your A group, 2 to 3 students from your B group, only conduct the phonics infrastructure and the word lists. Then, on Thursday, Friday, you would take 1 to 2 students a day and have a cold read with them. You would take that information from that previous Wednesday and then conduct cold reads with 1 to 2 students from your A group on Mondays and Tuesdays. So with this structure, I do believe there are approximately 34 possibilities for individual conferences, not including Wednesdays. And so since most of the teachers are having, most of you have about 20 students, this does leave a lot of wiggle room for you in which to do these conferences. So that's what the pacing calendar is all about. Now, as I go down, I'm going to talk specifically about 1 to 3Y through 2R. So the suggestion is, and again, this is just one way to do it, but my suggestion is that you could review your data for each student and just kind of see where they left off in March. It's just good information. It's a touch point for you. Definitely conduct the phonics infrastructure. This is the bread and butter, the meat and potatoes, I guess, of where we're going to start leveling our students. But you would do that remote and live, so the child does not have to be in front of you. Then, based on that phonics infrastructure, you would go to the word lists that they qualify for. And again, I suggest that you do this on Wednesday, remote, live. Each of these conferences should take, ideally about 5 to 10 minutes per child. Then you have that information. Then step 4 is, based on all of that information and the phonics infrastructure, then you would conduct a cold read with your student in person when they're with you on Monday, Tuesday for the A group, and again, Thursday, Friday for the B group. So here what I've got is the word list plan. So these are the specific requirements all the way from 1Y down to 2R for the different word lists that you would want to check your students on. So I'm going to stop right there, and then in the next video I'll show you where to access those lists. I hope you found this helpful. Reach out if you have any questions. Bye.